Right. Now, a Kumawood actor has been shot in a robbery attack in the Ashanti regional capital, Kumasi. According to his family, the actor and other tenants in the house have confirmed that armed men repeatedly stated that he was their target. He was shot twice in the thigh and rib by persons who broke into his apartment on Thursday at dawn. We're joined on the line by Nana Yaujima from Kumasi for more on this. Nana Yao, tell us, who exactly is the actor in question?
We are talking about Andrew Intu Mensah, and he's popularly known in the Kumawood circles as Scorpion GH, and he's known to play lead roles in local action movies, and he's very popular among those who love these Kumawood movies. And his latest movie, I'm learning, is called The Revenge. So he's the person we are talking about, and at the moment he's at the Konfanoche Teaching Hospital receiving treatment after being shot twice in the thigh and also the rib area.
So what more do we know about how this incident happened?
So I'm learning that on Thursday at dawn, there were four people who broke into the home of Mr. Mensah, and these four people went straight to Mr. Mensah's room. His landlord heard what was going on, and he came out with a dagger. And immediately these four people, two of them came to the landlord and asked the landlord to go back into his room because they didn't come for him. So the landlord was obedient because he saw all of them with guns, one lady and three others. And according to the landlord, as they spoke to him about he getting back into the room, his tenant, that Scorpion, was also in a brawl with two others. So Scorpion struggled with two others. According to the landlord, what he heard was that shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. We cannot wait more time or much time. So as this continued, the people started shooting. They shot twice, and the landlord could hear, a lot of noise going on in there. So later, the two who had committed the act, who shot Scorpion, one of them came to the landlord's room and told his two other colleagues to leave because they are wasting much time. So according to the landlord, they asked him where the money was, and the landlord said he was surprised for them to ask him where the money was, and he told them he has no money. So he had 3 phones on him. So they took these phones and went out to chase the victim, Andrew. But unfortunately, at the time they went out, Andrew had left or fled the scene, and others, there were a lot of people who had come in to support. He also told me that after about 10 minutes, the police were there. So at that time, according to him, Andrew had been sent to the hospital by some people who Andrew had to call on them after being shot twice.
So has this incident been reported to the police yet?
Yes, according to the landlord, yesterday he was at the police station to write an official statement, and before then, about 3 different police teams had been to the house immediately after the incident, and also other investigators and other people have been to the house, and they've been investigating the matter. And according to him, the police picked some evidence or things that they could link to these people. So police are still on the heels of these criminals. They are trying to fish them out. According to the police, this area around Kwadaso is an area that the police will term as a flashpoint for these criminal activities. So the police say they regularly visit these areas to patrol the area, but at this time they couldn't prevent this incident from happening. And most of the people, or the landlord himself and other people who know about the story, believe that the people were contracted to come in and maybe murder the victim, but that the police are not ruling all those things out. They are picking information from the ground, and with this information, they are hoping that the suspects in this case will be arrested.
Now, do we know whether the police are working with the possible theory that this might be related to his work? Andrew Mensah was an action movie star. He's appeared in many, action movies from Kumawood. Is there any theory that this may be somehow related to his work?
According to the police, they are not ruling out any leak. Everything could be a possibility. So they are looking at a lot of areas. Probably, the police believe that probably it could be that they were contracted to come to him specifically. It could also mean that it was just by accident that they came to him. So they are not ruling out anything. They are looking at all possible evidence that may link some people to this robbery, this incident that occurred there. But interestingly, according to the landlord, they didn't pick anything from the house except the 3 phones of the landlord. And according to and the landlord believed that they took that on purpose, that they would disable him from calling anybody to come to the scene and help, especially the police. So they believe the landlord believed that they were targeting Mr. Mensah, and he says that probably it's because of the kind of work he does, and that's a lot of the people in the neighborhood believe same. But the police say they are not ruling out anything. They will look holistically into the issue.
Nane Aljuma, thank you very much for that report from Kumasi.